Welcome to class, everyone. We have some fun things today, and we're going to start with Trevor. He has a book that he asked me actually how long we've had it, and I got it when Patrick was a baby. So it has a lot of good verbs in it that's really good for native or new English speakers. So this is a 12-year-old book. It's kind of falling apart, but it's a good book. And Trevor will read it to you. Here's Trevor.
This book is called The Little People.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Hello, and come and join us and all our friends in this big book. We are busy reading.
Let's put it up closer.
Reading, drinking, eating, playing at the beach.
Okay, this is shiny. There we go. Playing
Singing,
at the beach.
digging.
And digging. Okay. Let's try to make it so it's not so shiny. This page here.
We have a go sitting, scratching, crawling, stretching, crawling, standing, walking.
And this one is
bending.
Hey Trevor, why don't you come on this side too? Okay. We're gonna try and make it so everyone can see it, and also Trevor can see it. Okay, here we are.
Look at the toys, pointing to Teddy. Point to Teddy. It's red.
Teddy's red.
Teddy's red ribbon.
Okay.
Right on the teddy bear. Right.
Yeah. Okay, so here are some toys. Will you name them for us, Trevor?
Tricycle, teddy bear, play rings, counting frame.
Good. These are all typical kid toys, little baby toys, right?
I play with my car, with my kitten, with my wagon. Let's play a game and see if you can spot something green.
Well, that's more for the babies, but you can see the different things that they're playing with. Okay. All right. This is a Can You Find Me? Also probably too babyish for you guys, but the same guy. Okay.
Look and count. Teddy.
No.
1 teddy, 2 teddies, 3 teddies.
Now watch here how we have the word teddy for teddy bear. And when we make it plural, there's 2. You need to drop that Y and change it to IES. We don't put EEDDYS when it's plural, okay? So you drop the Y to add IES. So for anything more than 1. Okay. All right, let's do some body parts. We have, why don't you point to
nose, 2 toes. Nose, tongue, mouth, head, hands, shoulders, toes.
Okay, we got those. And this is also more for babies to spot hairs. I'll hold it up for a second in case you guys ever want. There's 2 of each. And okay, Trevor will name some of these types of balls.
This is a soccer ball. This is a volleyball. This is a football, basketball.
And that's what we call it in America. This is our football. Maybe in Madagascar, you call this a football, and then you'd call this American football, yeah? Okay.
Oh, okay. That.
But in America, in American English, we call this soccer ball. And I think that's only in America. Almost everywhere in the world, everywhere else I've been, maybe even in the UK, they would call that football. Okay, animal friends.
Look at the rabbits. There's rabbits in that. Stroke the kittens, like not hit them or anything. So you stroke them and then cuddle the cat. Like you like to snuggle with the cat. Say hello to the puppy.
Okay, there's a puppy.
There. Hats. Hats are useful and fun. Which of these hats do you like best? Party hat.
Yep, there's a party hat. This is like a for winter hat.
Winter hat.
There's a couple of winter hats. And then there's a cowboy hat. And this is like a sun hat.
Wait, what's this one?
That one is probably a Mexican type of hat. Can't see the top of it. But it looks like it's made of straw, right?
Green, blue, yellow, red. Red wagon, yellow bananas, green apples, blue ball.
Now these are some career jobs that you can have, not as a baby, but as a grown-up. So can you say all those, Trevor?
Photographer.
No, photographer.
Photographer. Carpenter.
Yes.
Carpenter. Professor. Magician. Truck driver. Artist. Scientist.
This is musician, not magician. Musician is someone who plays an instrument. Okay, all the way over to scientist. All right.
You read photographer? How pronounce it? How do you pronounce it? Photographer?
So it looks like photograph with an on the end, right?
Photographer.
But that's not how you pronounce it. It's photographer. So we put the emphasis right here. Photographer. I don't know why we do that. Okay, Trevor.
In the park. I like to swim. I take my little sister for a ride.
Oh, sorry.
I rock on the horse.
Oh.
Okay.
I like to play with my puppy, blow bubbles, paint pictures. What do you like to do?
Now here are some onomatopoeia, some noises.
Vroom, vroom.
This is vroom, vroom.
Click, click, click. Woof, woof, woof. Mwah, tong,
Twang.
tong. Twang, twang, toot, toot. Woo, woo, woo. Roar, roar, roar.
Okay. And
Time for bed. I splash in the bath. I clean my teeth. Here I am getting dried after my bath. I listen to a bedtime story and then I fall asleep.
all right. Then it just says goodbye. Goodbye. See, lovely book. Now we have Patrick here, and he wanted to say some dinosaur.
Yeah,
Some specific dinosaur.
yeah, so I have these bookmarks for the dinosaur.
Because there's too many to do.
All right,
of
so
them.
let's start with like a personal favorite. T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Okay, it's having a glare.
I know. Do you want me to? You
All right.
can stand behind.
All right,
The chair, like your brother?
Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's his real name. Everyone just calls him T-Rex because it's easier.
But there's also a girl.
Yes, there's also a girl. Okay.
Say
a Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus. Instead of like, isn't like some people say T-Rex, but it's actually called Tyrannosaurus. It's just a shorter name.
Yes, and also some people call it Trianosaurus.
Yeah, that is.
And they mix up the Y and the R. It's like the word tri. It's not that. It's tyran. Though this starts for the word tyrant. A tyrant is a ruler that just is very strict and horrible. So,
all right. So they can grow up to 12.5 meters, like from their head to their tail. That's 20. Like the full-grown ones can go up to 25.5 meters. And okay, wait. Can't see this. This is the actual size. Would be like if it's real life. Wait, right there. That's the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that would be the human. And so they had really big teeth. The Tyrannosaurus teeth were big enough to even crunch bones. Like you can crunch the bones. They had saw-like edges for cutting through flesh. Their powerful feet. Each foot had 3 strong toes used to force prey against the ground. There was also a 4th toe called the D claw, higher on the foot, but this was almost useless.
Duclash.
That's what it has to. Short arms. The arms were tiny, about the same length as a human's arm, with 2 small fingers on the end. They were too small and too short to be used to capture prey. Location. Tyrannosaurus Rex fossils have been found in the United States and Canada, along with the other tyrannosaurids. That's probably like other things related to it. Okay. This is Stegosaurus. I think you've all heard it. If you haven't, they are herbivores. They don't eat meat. They eat like leaves and plants. And they had these big crests on them. And they actually help them, they help their temperature. So like, listen to this, okay? Temperature regulator. The plates on the Stegosaurus back had a large surface area. It is thought that these helped to control the body temperature. So not to get too hot and not to get too cold. They are about 9 meters from head to tail. That is the human compared to the dinosaur, except for they wouldn't eat you. Yeah. All right, this one's a Bronchiosaurus. They are super duper long. They are 26 meters from head to tail. They had ginormous tails that could whack like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or any other meat eater and literally knock them unconscious. Okay. The neck, the Bronchiosaurus had a neck to Bronchiosaurus had to keep its neck out of range of predators to avoid being bitten in the throat because they have giant necks. This is one of my personal favorites, Spinosaurus. It's they can grow up to from head to tail. It's 12.5 meters to 18 meters long. Their teeth, there were around 40 teeth in the mouth, with the largest at the very tip of the snout. So this one's called, it's a really weird name. It's called HOMONYMS, and it is a fish eater. Like they actually catch their fish prey. Look, I'll show you a picture. See, they catch their fish prey like they would catch the fish. That would be a fish right there. So they usually eat fish. That's their favorite. They can grow up to 12 meters long, about the same size of Tyrannosaurus Rex.
They had, the claws were like those of, I don't know what that is. Baryonyx. Yeah, they have really weird names, dinosaurs. An older relative of the Cetiomimus. All right. Next one is, I think everyone knows this one. Triceratops. Triceratops can grow up to 9 to 10 meters around, and they are herbivores. Like, they don't eat meat. They have like beak jaws, like a bird, kind of like a beak. Triceratops had powerful jaws that were tipped with a pointed beak. So, like, yeah, for defense. This one is also one of my personal favorites. It is called a Liplerodon. Liplerodon. It's really hard to pronounce, but it is a underwater dinosaur, and it has teeth. Each jawbone had up to 28 circular teeth with 3 sides in cross sections, held by long, strong roots. Okay, this is how big it would be next to a human. Right there, that's a human. That's the dinosaur. It can be up to 6 meters from head to tail, or up to 10.5 meters. Oh, and the ancestors of the Liplerodon were land reptiles, but they also adapted to living underwater. Their legs gradually came paddle-shaped. And that's all the dinosaurs that I can do.
Thank you, Patrick.
All right. I think that some of those names of dinosaurs are similar in French, according to what Jenny told me. So you might be able to easily pronounce that in English as well. And usually scientific names go in Latin anyway. Okay, so I like doing these homophones with you guys. So you, when you're speaking to native English speakers, then you have to understand the word in context. So when you hear the word board, okay, this is a board, right? Or a piece of wood is a board, but it can also mean like, oh, I'm so bored, right? And that there's 2 different spellings of that. The number 1 is this type of a board, or like a wood board. This is a whiteboard, right? There's also blackboard where you write with chalk on it. And number 2 is you are so bored like you can't think of anything to do. This keeps getting a glare. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, so I will do some sentences, and you just have to listen to hear which board I'm talking about, okay? Number 1 is, I hardly ever feel bored.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2 is, I hardly ever feel bored. Okay, you can build the fort with a box or a board. That would be number 1, yeah, good. Okay, now, here's a tricky one. I'm gonna say both of them in one sentence, and you have to tell me which order they go in, okay? Can you see that? All right, if you're bored, make something with a board.
Number 1 and 2.
Say again.
If you're bored, make something with a board.
Yeah, that's one. Is like, okay, if you're bored, number 2.
If you are bored, make something with a board.
Number 1. Okay, if you're bored, stuff with a board.
Yeah.
You know,
like a piece of wood or something. Okay. I wanna quickly go over these. Because this is something even native English speakers don't get all the time. So this is a contraction, right? And it means you are. So if you're saying the word Like when I said, if you're bored. If you're bored, you can make something with a board. That means if you are bored. So, oh, it's so hard to see that. You are. And this is like your dog. It belongs to you. Okay, that's the difference between those two, yours. Lots of people in English, when they're writing, they'll use this one when they mean that one, and it makes you look so dumb. So just remember, if it's supposed to be you are, then you need this one.
Oh, so ma'am, at the time of writing, we should write full form, right?
No, you can still do this one. Lots and lots of English speakers use this, but they spell it the wrong way, and they do that one. So yeah, if you want to stay safe, then always just use the two words and don't use the contraction. You can do that. But like when I said the sentence, if you're bored, that means if you are bored. But I said if you're bored. It sounds just like that, if you're bored. Or I could say, is that your board? See?
Is that your board?
Yeah, is that your board? Oops, now I'm spelling it wrong. My marker. Is that your board? Because this is a board, right?
Yeah.
So then it belongs to you. This is the possessive. Okay. Now I was gonna do a couple more homophones. Do you guys like to do the homophones? I think they're kind of fun. And there's a lot of them in English. I need to get a different marker because this one's dying on me. Hold on one second. I gotta find a real marker.
All right.
Hello, Dulal. How are you?
Hello, ma'am. How are you? Yeah. How have you been?
Great
Yeah.
to have you here.
Thank you.
Narendra, hello, Narendra. How are you?
I'm fine.
I want to see you and your daughter. Your daughter or the son? Daughter is at school.
Sorry?
Is your
Okay.
¿Quién comienza, Sofía? I can tell you.
I have two new homophones here. You say these the exact same way, berry and berry. This looks like you would say bury, but no. English is weird and it's always trying to trick you. It's berry, berry. Okay?
But ma'am, in the very beginning, I used to pronounce the first word bury.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like bury, right?
Yeah.
It's the same. So these are homophones. It means they sound the same, but they have different meaning. And this is like bury the treasure. And this is a berry that's a fruit you want to eat, like a strawberry, okay? All right. Yeah. So I'm going to say a sentence and you tell me, did I say this one or this one? Okay. The snow will probably bury the bushes.
Number one.
Yes. The snow will probably bury the bushes.
Ma'am, can you pronounce the two words again?
Berry, berry.
Berry, berry, right?
Exactly the same sound. Yeah. Okay, so like if you have buried, let me show you if you have like buried, have you heard of buried treasure? Buried.
Yeah.
Oh, buried, yeah.
It looks like buried, but we don't say that. I don't know who made that up. It wasn't me. Okay, so I'll do another sentence.
I buried my my bad story.
Okay. My favorite thing is berry pie.
Number 2.
Yeah, that's this kind. This is the fruit.
Yeah.
There's lots of different berries. There's blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, all sorts of berries. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna really try to trick you because I'm gonna say one sentence that has both words. All right?
All right. Yeah.
Let's bury the gold by the berry bush.
Sorry, could you repeat, ma'am? Please.
Let's bury the gold by the berry bushes. Let's bury the gold by the berry bushes. So it's let's bury the gold by the berry bushes.
Now, Jenny, ma'am, you are mute. Just unmute, please. Just we can't hear you.
Me?
No,
Come
Jenny,
on.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Ginnie. Yeah. So let's bury the gold by the berry bushes.
For me, first and second. Rihanna, which one?
First is one. Second is
Yes.
two. The number 2.
Yes. Berry.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, see, we're getting some homophones. I have more of these if you want to do them. I like to do them with my kids because it's kind of fun. All right, now we have grown and grown. I'll do 1 and 2. Grown. Do you know there's 2 groans in English? See that? Grown.
But I know the first meaning, but I don't know the second meanings.
Okay, so the first one, that's the like if you had the word grow, this is the past tense, like he has grown.
Past tense, yeah.
This grown is like maybe you really, really don't want to do something and you're like, ugh, that's a groan.
Groan, oh, I got it, yeah.
Or maybe your stomach hurts, oh, that's another groan. So this is the sound.
Oh.
Okay. So how about this one? The tulip has grown quickly.
The meanings is same, pronouns is same, ma'am.
Both of these, you say them the exact same. So the sentence for this one, you tell me if it's this one or this one. The tulip has grown quickly.
The
first one.
Yes.
The first one.
You guys know tulip? Tulip is a type of flower. Really pretty flower.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one? Did you hear the dog groan?
Second one.
Yes. When he fell, I heard him groan.
Second one.
Good. This one again. Okay. I try not to groan when it's time for bed.
First one.
I try not to groan when it's time for bed.
Oh, second one.
Ah, good. So like if you're a kid and your mom says it's time for bed, oh, that's a groan, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you're complaining about something when you groan. All right. Has the lamb grown since last week?
Sorry, could you repeat, ma'am?
Has the lamb grown since last week?
First one.
Yes, first one. Good.
Yeah.
Hey, that is grown and grown. They sound exactly the same. And I have one last one, well, 2 last ones, and it's the word male. There are 2 males in the English. Do you know?
Oh, yeah, I got it, yeah.
Okay,
I know
so
that.
this is a man or boy. This is like a letter that you get.
Letter, yeah.
Yeah, somebody wants to send you some mail, maybe a package or a letter or something. Okay.
Yeah.
So I sent the mail. I sent
First
the
one.
The
First one.
The
The
first one.
first
The
one.
first one.
And
Yeah.
a male ant is called a drone.
Second one.
Yes, a male ant is called a drone. You know, there's lots of, we could do this sometime too. For animals, the males and females have different names a lot of times, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so how about this one? Our mail is delivered by early afternoon.
First one. First one.
Our mail is delivered. Good. How about, did you pick up the mail?
First one.
Yes. I guess you could pick up a mail as well. But usually,
Yeah.
like if your mom is asking, did you pick up the mail? She's gonna mean this one.
Yeah.
Okay. A male camel is called a bull.
Second one.
Yeah, a male camel. Just like
Yeah.
like a female a male cow is called a bull and the female is just called a cow. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the tricky one where I say both in one sentence, okay?
All right.
Okay.
A male student stole the mail.
First
Which one
one
came
is
first?
second one. First is second one.
Okay.
First. Yeah. First
So
and
the
second
second one first. So yes, a male
First one,
student
second.
stole
Yeah.
the mail. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, we probably have some time. We can do another one if you want.
All right. That would be great, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, here's a good one. We have weather and weather. They're pronounced exactly the same. Weather and weather. Okay, this one might be even the most tricky.
Yeah.
Did you know we
must
have
be,
two
yeah.
weathers?
No. That is weather means just our just it is probability whether I'll go to Dhaka or not.
Yes.
This kind of the first one.
So like whether or not you finish your food, we still need to go.
Yeah.
So it's like a this or that. And this is what's going on outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here's your first sentence. If somebody, can you mute? Can you mute?
Okay.
Hurry, Tiana. Thank you. Okay. We need to decide whether to have a picnic or go fishing.
First one.
Yes. This will give you choices between two things, right? Good.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not, you are a talented person.
First one.
Yes, again, the first one. All right. Yeah. How does the weather forecast look?
Second one.
Yes, second one. This has anything to do with what's going on outside, raining, snowing, all of that, okay?
Yeah.
This weather is lovely. The sky is so blue.
Second one.
Good. We are going whether it rains or not.
First one.
Yes, I thought I would trick you with the other mention of rain. We're going whether it rains or not, okay? Good. It's this one. All right.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. How does, no. This weather is lovely. The sky is so blue.
Second one.
Yes, perfect. Good.
Yeah.
You guys got that down, huh? Weather and weather. There's a lot of words. I don't know if, does that happen in Madagascar? That you have words that sound the same but have different meanings? Is that happen in Malagasy language?
Yeah, we do have. Yeah.
Those are called homophones.
And then we do have also, you know,
Yeah.
the one that different spelling. That's
Yeah.
Same, right?
Same
That
sound.
one also.
So homophones are the same sound, different spelling or different.
And the one is like same writing, but different spelling, like windy and windy. You do have that also. So hard. Next time you can help us about that.
Okay,
like
we can do that. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, different. What is it? Different spelling, but it's the same writing, and
Same
they were
writing.
like confused. Which one is which? Should
And
I say wind?
Yes. That's a good one. And I have a lot of examples of those, like present or present, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, we should go over those. And for now, just remember that homophones means same sound, different meaning. They could be spelled the same way, but they have to have the same sound and different meaning. Okay. So they sound, that's why when I said berry, berry, it's exactly the same. You would never know, like if I said, spell the word berry, you'd have to say, well, which berry do you mean? Like use it in a sentence, then I'll know which berry to spell, because otherwise you'd get it wrong. See, English is always so fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just remember this for homophones, because there's a lot of them in English, actually. There's a lot. Anyway.
Sometimes, so as a non-native speaker, we face the difficulties, ma'am. So we have some confusion about some similar, the similar sounds, but different spelling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, it gets confusing even for native speakers, especially young kids, when they're trying to spell it. So that's why I go over it now with my kids, and then I can use it also for you. All right, so next time we'll do some of the words that have the same spelling, but different pronunciation. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
One is hard. That one is very hard and tricky, because you write it exactly the same, but the pronunciation is so hard. Like, I mean, like it's different pronunciation, you know.
It's true. Yeah, I have some really fun things we can do about that. I'll try to trick you. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay,